Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning, everyone. The Honorable all the presenter of International Conference of TSSA, the International Conference on Telecommunication System, Service and Application, held by Telecommunication Engineering Research Group, School of Electrical Engineering and Informatics, Institut Teknologi Bandung. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to be presenter of this session today to delivering the conference parallel session. So before we start our agenda, the first author of our paper are Munzir, Department of Informatics System from Mulia University of Balikpapan, and the second are Rizky Zulkarnain, Department of Informatics System from Mulia University of Balikpapan. And the third one is Ricky Hardy, Department of Informatics, Mulia University of Balikpapan. And the fourth author is Slamet Risnanto, Department of Informatics and Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Sanggabuana University. And the fifth is Rima Dwi Jayanti, University of Sanggabuana. And the last is Daniel Paulus Matulesi from Sanggabuana University also. Okay, so let me present of our paper is about innovating scholarship design, comprehensive, using fuzzy logic. So talking about a scholarship design a comprehensive approach using fuzzy logic. The first one we're going to talk is about the abstract. On the abstract, we ensuring the equitable access to scholarship in higher education is crucial to fostering inclusive e-learning environments. So traditional scholarship allocation methods typically and based on rigid metrics may not encapsulate the multifaceted needs and backgrounds of potential awardees. So this paper presents an advanced approach using fuzzy logic, a computational paradigm that offers nuanced decision-making capabilities. So instead of viewing a scholarship eligibility as a mere binary or method, regard it as spectrum, thus incorporating a wider array of socioeconomic, academic, and extracurricular element. And then we utilize a comprehensive fuzzy inference system to evaluate the first applicant criteria and have an aiming to make the scholarship process more fair and adaptive. So the preliminary research indicate it is superior flexibility and precision over conventional techniques. However, there are inherent challenges in implementation. For the first one, such as complexity, and the second one is subjectivity, and the third one is scalability. So let's talk is about the complexity, subjectivity, and scalability. For the first one, is about complexity problem. Fuzzy logic system inherently involve intricate decisions boundaries due to their continuous nature. However, this complexity offers the advantage of a more fine-tuned assessment. To manage complexity, the design of our fuzzy sets and membership functions were kept as intuitive as possible. So, furthermore, the utilization of software tools specifically designed for fuzzy logic can assist in simplifying the design, testing, and deployment process. So, how about the subjectivity? In fuzzy logic, especially in innovating scholarship design, a comprehensive approach using fuzzy logic, one of the criticism of fuzzy logic is it relies on human expert input for defining membership function and roles. So to mitigate this one, our approach involves gathering consensus from multiple stakeholders in the educational community. So the regular revision and adjustment based on real world outcome and feedback also help in refining the system to ensure it remains as objective as possible. So this is the subjectivity of innovating design a comprehensive approach by using fuzzy logic. So as you can see on the slide, resource intensiveness, talking about the resource of intensiveness of using fuzzy logic, that the nonsense nature of fuzzy logic can be resource intensity. So especially when dealing with the large data sets by employing optimized algorithms and modern computational infrastructure, we can significantly reduce processing times. Moreover, the initial investment in time and resource it can yield long-term benefits in terms of a more equitable allocation of a scholarship. So, how about the acceptance and the understanding of approach using fuzzy logic? So there is a potential challenge in gaining acceptance from the community in due to familiarity with fuzzy logic. To address this one, we advocated for educational campaigns and transparent communication about the methodology, its benefits, and its outcomes. And then a user-friendly interface paired with clear visualization can also aid in making the system more approachable. And then how about the validation and fairness? when we talk about the and when we talk about validation and fairness, they are essential to validate the fuzzy logic system regularly against real-world outcomes to ensure fairness. By conducting periodically, by conducting periodic audits and collecting feedback from both successful and unsuccessful applicants, we can assess the system performance and fairness. So we can compare the outcomes with traditional methods, also provided an objective benchmark. This is the advantages of validation and fairness of using comprehensive approach using fuzzy logic, especially innovating scholarship design. So how about the scalability? While the system is designed to be comprehensive, there may be concern about scalability, especially for institutions with large applicant pools. To address this one, our system adopt a modular architecture following allowing for easy scalability. So, furthermore, code-based solution can be integrated to provide the necessary computational research during peak application seasons. So, this is the GPR criteria that we can use to innovate a scholarship by approach using fuzzy logic. As you can see on the slide, in the initial phase, the decisions you support will incorporate from fuzzy logic. Fuzzy logic will prioritize the assessment of criteria start from C1, C2, C3, and C4, represent using triangular fuzzy numbers as triangular fuzzy numbers. As you can see, as shown in the tables from the GPR criteria for C1, you can see on the slide that this is the variable and GPR data range start from low, medium, and high. As you can see on the slide, for low, it can be shown for O until 2.18 score for GPR data range. How about the medium variable? It will be shown the GPR for data range 2.16 until 3.10. And the height variable will be shown for GPR data range 3 until 3 point until 4.0. So this is the GPR criteria for C1. So how about the parental income for criteria for parental income for C2? As you can see on the slide, this is the variable and data range of parental income start from the low, medium until high variable. As you can see on the slide, when we talk about in low variable, the data range will be shown if especially of parental income will be shown start from 14 million rupiahs until 6 million 500 millions rupiahs, and then the medium will be shown 2 million until 3,800,000 rupees. And then in the high variable, it will be shown O until 1,900,000 rupees. So this is the criteria for parental income for C2. So how about the parental dependence for C3? As you can see on the slide, the criteria for parental dependence for C3, you can see that it will be shown that the variable will be shown the data range parental responsibility. It will be shown that the low variable will be shown for 1 until 2 point, and the medium will be shown 3 until 4 point, and the height variable will be shown 5 until 8 points. So this is the data range parental responsibility. So how about the distance of criterion for C4. As you can see on the slide, the variables show that this is the distance for data range start for from low until high variable. As you can see on the slide, for low variable will be shown distance and data range O until 8, and the medium variable will be shown 7 until 16 distance data range, and the high variable will be shown 13 until 22 distance data range. So this is the distance of criterion in designing a comprehensive approach using fuzzy logic. So how about the vibrant triangular visualization for GPA metric? As you can see on the slide, leveraging the criteria present in the preceding table and the encompasses data range, our decision support will craft a vivid representation employing triangular fuzzy logic for evaluating each criterion start from C1, C2, C3 until C4. As you can see on the slide, this is the vibrant triangular visualization for GPA metric start from O until 3.17. Okay, so how about the conclusion of our paper for today's meeting? In our exploration, it became evident that employing a fuzzy methodology significantly enhanced the precision of data decision. Okay, the conclusion in our exploration, it became evident that employing a fuzzy methodology significantly enhanced the precision of data of the decision support system by meticulously evaluating criteria such as GPRC1, parental income for C2, parental dependence for C3, and distance for C4, all articulated through the artistry of fuzzy triangles, we achieve a more comprehensive and understanding. So the analytic hierarchy process, or EHP, further refine this approach. So the provide a clear pathway to discern the most optimal alternative for selection. So this is of our suggestion for our presentation today. In this exploration, utilizing a fuzzy methodology in tandem with the analytic hierarchy process of EHP for modeling support system, we aim to inspire future researchers. So we envision them building upon this foundation, introducing novel comparison techniques for criteria evaluation, and innovating in decision-making process. So by completing this one, we hope to not only achieve superior outcomes, but also differentiate and explain the findings of the study. So this is the end of our presentation today. I gonna say thank you very much for your nice attention on behalf of Mulia University of Balikpapan and Sanggabuana University of Bandung. We would like to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you very much for a nice attention for the conference. If we have any mistake that we make today, please apologize us, and see you at the next successful international conference event. Thank you very much from us. Have a nice day, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.